Really get much luck in running, carrying top weight. Listen, Calvert will get her back firing on all cylinders, and wherever he plans to go with her. So, like I said, between Mr. Barron and Carl Burke and that, I have a few lads behind me that that are backing me, and you need that in this game. So it's brilliant.
I'm glad things are going well, Ben, and I'm sure you'll get to the 100 this year, and who knows, maybe beyond. But things are going really well. Thank you for chatting, and well done this afternoon.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Ben.
4:20 at Pontefract is the Chaplain's Club handicap over 5 furlongs, all 7 run. And Foxtrot Knight would be an appropriate winner of this. He's currently 9-2 third favourite behind Classic Pursuit at 2-1, 4-1 Bondi Beach Boy, 5-1 attracting some support Camford Bay. Desert Ace is at 9s, 10s from 12s Moreb, and Extra Solar is 14-1.
So Classic Pursuit, can he make it 3 wins in 10 days? He's 2-1 to do so. Those wins came here under Sylvester de Souza and at Nottingham under today's rider Theodore Ladd.
They did. He'd gone 14 races without a win, and then he won here on the Sunday meeting. Got up close home to meet Canford Bay on that occasion. Went to Nottingham a few days later under his penalty and won in decisive fashion. Won by 3 1/4 lengths. Big weight for him today, minus his young rider's £7 claim.
Yeah, that is Classic Pursuit. Number 2 on the card is Desert Ace, who's won twice at Beverley this season and finished 3rd there last time, but Bondi Beach Boy blasted away from them that day.
He did. He's got just over 2 lengths to find on that meeting. He has only had 1 run at Pontefract in the past, finished 6th on that occasion, dual winner so far this season. He's a couple of pounds higher than his last win, but he has won off much higher marks, albeit going back a few years.
It'll be a popular success should Foxtrot Knight win for Ruth Carr. Of course, Chaplin's Club was trained by her granddad David Chapman, and Foxtrot Knight has had a little bit of relief from the handicap, had dropped a couple of pounds. He's been running well without winning.
He was an impressive winner here, course and distance, back in May. He beat Suitcase and Taxi by 4.5 lengths. He's had 6 or 7 races since, including at Catterick, where he finished 4th behind Alsvinda. Stiffer track, I think, will suit him, and Ruth Carr has won this race twice in the last 5 years.
3 second places since that win at the beginning of May. Foxtrot Knight. Here is Bondi Beach Boy. He's got to be a big player based on how he did it just recently at Beverley. First win for David Griffiths, that was, had won 12 for James Turner.
He had. He's only had 3 runs for David Griffiths. Winner at Beverley, made all the running, won in good style, won by 2 lengths. He's up £7, but he has won off marks as high as 82 in the past. He's been a prolific winner. Good to see him get his head back in front. He's got a good draw in stall too, expecting to attack from the start.
I think he's going to run a really big race, Bondi Beach Boy. Number 5 is Canford Bay, a winner at Wetherby back in June, and rather like Foxtrot Knight, has also finished 2nd 3 times since.
He's been largely consistent, 2 wins from 16 overall, but he's been 2nd in 3 of his last 4 starts, including here course and distance. He's got a length and a half to find with Classic Pursuit on that meeting when he got caught close home in the last 50 yards or so.
There's enough horses coming into this in good form, even before Extra Solar managed to win at Catterick yesterday and is back out again, carrying the penalty. He's rediscovered the winning habit of late, but this might just be a bit tougher.
6 furlongs yesterday when he won at Catterick. He's back to 5 here, but it is a stiff 5. Ground should hopefully be okay. He has got plenty of winning form over 5 furlongs as well. It's obviously a quick turnaround under his penalty.
Now, if Moreb, the mare at the bottom, could rediscover the form she was showing in the spring when she reeled off some really good 2nd places, she'd be very well treated off 60.
She would, yeah. She started the year well, 3 seconds, hasn't built on it since. She's on quite a lengthy losing run now, having had a good season last year, won a couple of times. Stall 3, probably sitting behind Bondi Beach Boy, runs off a mark of 60.
It's interesting, just going back to we're speaking to Ben Curtis just now about the ground. He said it rides almost on the slow side. I suppose the time doesn't really back that up, because it wasn't far off stand. I know there were decent horses. And Norman Gunder was just explaining to us off air just now the complexities of the watering. It's not an exact science, is it?
No, it isn't. You know, so it's a case of where it doesn't cover all of the track really, does it? The watering, but you know, it's just Ben's comments about Boulder Bob. You know, a horse who's got easy ground form, hadn't he? Little Joe, also a horse who's got some easy ground form as well. But the time didn't back that up. You know, it's suggesting it was almost like a standard time last time out. But just interesting, Boulder Bob won that last race. A horse who's got proven soft ground form.
And you've got, I suppose, Foxtrot Knight in here. He's the one. Yeah, you'd want it to be muddy, wouldn't you, for him?
Well, it was soft when he has won on Good to Firm, but it was soft when he won here back in the spring. He's not that much higher. You know, Ruth Carr, for obvious reasons, will be keen to win the race, and he'll get a perfect tour into the race. I would have thought, Bondi Beach Boy from stall 4.
Only 7 runners, but 6 of them coming into it in seriously good nick.
It's a good race, isn't it? You know, it's a competitive. It's only a 0 to 75, but it'll be quick from the outset with Bondi Beach Boy in there from stall 2. Classic Pursuit's been in terrific form, double penalty, and Extra Solo, very quick turnaround for him having won at Catrick yesterday.
Now, although I was certainly alive when he was doing it, you're a few years older than me. Do you have members of Chaplin's Club?
I was here when he won that second time in 2 days. He'd been at Ayr the night before. I was actually here when he won, yeah. It was 1988, wasn't it? 88, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I do remember, yeah. Yeah, my friend, I was about 14 at the time, I think. Or 13.
Really?
13 I was, yeah.
Well, you must be older than I thought. You must be in your early 40s then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to embarrass you, but yeah. Some effort, though. Nine wins in... What was it, 9 runs in 18 days, 7 of them wins?
Yeah, I think he won 9 in 1985, didn't he? And 9 in 1988, so that takes a bit of doing.
It does. You struggle to do that. I suppose the handicapping systems makes it slightly harder now, one would think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, but yeah, just fun. To go up to Ayr, come back the same night, and then to come and do it the following day at Pontefract, some achievement. Kevin Darley, I think he would have been on board, wouldn't he, that day? I think.
I think, having checked, yes, he was. I couldn't quite see who was on him in 1985.
No,
but
I can't remember that. I was even younger then.
Well, exactly. He was just a twinkle in your father's eye.
I definitely wasn't here that day either. But not 85. Can't really remember that.
Classic Pursuit, 15 to 8 to win the Chaplin's Club handicap. They're not far from being all set. Good race this. Let's join Anthony Ennis for the call.
This one is in now, Foxtrot Knight all in. And they're off for the Chaplin's Club handicap over the flying 5 furlongs. Bondi Beach Boy, red and blue, broke alertly, also showing speed, the favourite Classic Pursuit, and these two will go at it early on. 4 lengths back to find Foxtrot Knight in third, who's racing on the inside. Behind Foxtrot Knight is Extra Solar, the yellow and black, and then Canford Bay, and then comes Moreb at the back with Desert Ace. So they sort themselves out. A real speed burn-up going on up top with Bondi Beach Boy on the outside of Classic Pursuit. These two, 4 lengths back to Foxtrot Knight. He gets a nice trail into the race in third. Behind Foxtrot Knight in fourth is Extra Solar. Moreb to the inside. Canford Bay is next. Extra Solar's also in that chasing group, and Desert Ace is the back marker around the home turn. A furlong and a half to go. Up front, Classic Pursuit has the call. Foxtrot Knight now giving chase. Moreb far side. Then Bondi Beach Boy out wide of Extra Solar, and also Canford Bay coming home well. Classic Pursuit, he's tough in front. He still leads. Foxtrot Knight, though, looks a big danger far side. The beige and brown colours. Foxtrot Knight coming hard at Classic Pursuit, but Classic Pursuit's found more again, and Classic Pursuit wins again for Mick Appleby. Second Foxtrot Knight, third was Moreb, and fourth Desert Ace, who stayed on well after a slow start.
That's some performance, that, from Classic Pursuit to win. It's 3 victories in 10 days for Mick Appleby's Classic Pursuit. Theodore Ladd on for the last 2 of them. I was just waiting for the others to come and gobble him up a furlong out. I thought both he and Bondi Beach Boy had gone off, you know, like scalded cats, and just waiting really for this one to, well, you know, I don't know what Foxtrot Knight would have traded in running, but he'd be quite confident about his chances here.
You would have been very confident. He's ranged up sides. Whether he's actually quite got his head in front, it's obviously tight, isn't he? But Classic Pursuit, he's dug deep, he's found that bit more. That's 3 on the bounce. He'd gone something like 14 races without a win, and then he won here on the Sunday meeting, followed up last time out, and as you said, they've gone hard, haven't they? Him and Bondi Beach Boy, you think they're both going to compromise each other's chances, because the young rider was keen to get him up there, use his draw and get him upside Bondi Beach Boy early on.
You're thinking he'll, where's the plan B if they both want to lead, and he certainly he's done for Bondi Beach Boy. He was beaten by halfway really in here, but he was able. It shows what good form he's in. Able to sustain it. Perhaps I haven't gone quite as fast as it looked, but they look to be really trapping to me.
Well, they seem to be going quick, because they must have been 2 or 3 lengths in front of Foxtrot Knight turning for home. Jimmy Sullivan must have been pretty pleased to sit in behind them at this stage. He's got the gap up the rail now, and you think he'll take the opportunity and run on and take the spoils, but the winner's found a bit more. You can see Bondi Beach Boy, he's really paid for it, hasn't he? He was unable to